Good morning, students. Today we started our fifth chapter of class 9. In this chapter, we learn about multimedia, chat sites, and social networks. As we very well know, this era is totally depend on internet, and people are using social network sites very much. But first, we are talking about the multimedia. As we very well know, multimedia is a kind of uses more than one medium of expression or communication. That means we use different kind of multimedia. What is the multimedia? Media and multi. Multi, that means different kind of, and media is a kind of medium. When we want to express our thought, our information in different of media like text, photo, video, audio, and other different manner, that is called multimedia. So multimedia are of two types. First one is linear. Linear active content progress often without any navigational or control for the viewer cinema, especially movie or video type. It is a perfect example of linear multimedia, where information presented in sequence of event in a specific order, straight pathway. Teachers are prefer this method of presenting information, example movie. While the second type of multimedia is nonlinear. Nonlinear media uses interactive to control progress with a video game or self-paced computer, in which medium we use different of game online. Online games always be counted as non-linear media. Here, this is some of the media is to be given elements of the multimedia. There are different multimedia. Basically, five type of multimedia. Are there. First one here, static and dynamic elements are there. What are the static and dynamic elements? Static, that means where we have the things in typed manner, where the text and graphics are there, which always stayed at the same position. While the second is dynamic type, which are changeable, like video, audio, and animation. Because these three media is to be played and change regularly their item, while text and graphics is to be permanent and fixed items. That's why text and graphic called static elements, while video, audio, and animation are called dynamic elements. So now let's move. We are moving further and talk about the chat sites. What are the chat sites? Chat sites is a website, a part of website, or a part of online service that provides a venue for people to exchange their message about a particular subject or in real time. For example, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, WeChat, different kind of platforms are present in this time to make online chat. And the venue is called chat room, where we make chat with our friends, our colleagues, or our social person. That is called chat room. Chat room is a facility or is an environment where different of chatters comes together and start their chatting personally or privately. What chatting through the internet is of the way to able communicate with the others to join in fun. All you need is an internet service provider to get you connected to the internet. This time, every time whenever we have any trouble, any want to share with others, we use Facebook or WhatsApp, especially this time. Now, what are the advantages of chat? Advantages are: can communicate instantly, can attach file like WhatsApp, we send a different file, fast and cheap, almost free. Whenever we use WhatsApp, Facebook for video calling, audio calling, chatting, it's totally free. It's only use our internet pack. That means the total expense is about internet pack, nothing else. These kind of service never ask any kind of fees or any kind of charge from your side. So let's move further. What are the disadvantages of this? As the things have the advantage as the same, the things also have the disadvantages. So here, need internet connection. The first thing is that it is possible because of internet. Second is, person need to be online. Whenever you want to chat with someone, it's to be necessary to the next person is also to be online for current or interactive chatting. laws non-verbal communication, body language, tone of voice. That means here in that case we are not known the person in which mood he or she was or she is. Next is very hard to spot emotions of the pupil. Maybe I am angry, but in chat I always mm, mm, present myself as a very dedicated person. So this is the these are the some disadvantages, and usually open the other people so not very secure. The next thing is that this time social media is not secure because people make dummy account. Today on that 15th of July, the very famous personality Twitter account hacked by someone. This is the reason. So now social networking. This time we are not social, but we always active on social networking. What is the social networking? Today's social networking sites have become an important part or necessary part of our life. Almost all may use it for personal and business purpose, as we use this social media for educational purpose also, and it establishes a kind of global friendshipness where you can share your thoughts and your explore cultures of other ethnicity. It is also awesome place to network with many entrepreneurs and who come to here to being building their own personal and business brand. That time Facebook, WhatsApp and other social networking sites provide us a scenario to grow our business also and to make ourselves famous, and these type of platforms give a specific space of these kind of people. So now other thing is that example social media, some of the example are Facebook, Google Plus, Twitter, WhatsApp, WeChat, likewise. Now what are the advantages of social media? Advantages are, first one is education field, as we use YouTube, WhatsApp and Google Meet and other kind of apps for online study this time, because at the time of Corona it is not possible to take offline classes, so we use this social networking site for our online classes. So it is helpful in a education field. So social networking site, adults, students, and since they already have certain influence to the learners. Second thing is business field. Now everything, any aspect, any file they require, they always start to WhatsApp me, email me, or text me. Likewise, social networking such Twitter and Facebook to connect with customers and prospective clients. So this is the profit or advantage of social networking site. Now we are discussing about the disadvantage. The biggest and the first one disadvantage is crime. What is the crime? Recently online crime, which is also known as cybercrime, proposes an increasing threat all the internet users. They threat out your personality, person or privacy, or any kind of hacking, cracking. This kind of crime is also going on because of social networking sites. Second threat is online sexual exploitation. That means when they hack their account and take some personal information about it and make some irregular or irresponsible behavior by the hackers, and it is exploitation of our social life also. Third one is cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is a type of cybercrime that involves harassment where the abusive and insulting messages are repeatedly sent to the victim. Use vulgar words, vulgar images, unthoughtful images is to be shared in this kind of platform, which make us embarrassed. Next one is addiction to social networks. This is the biggest disadvantage of this time. What is social networks can also result in addiction. To recent surveys showed that people under the age of 25 have more chance to addict to social networks, and two-thirds of the students who use social media have already shown some addiction. So this is the information about social networking site, chat site and multimedia. Multimedia is the kind of a service where we use different of text, images, graphics, GIF, PNG and different of files. It is very useful for us. This time we use our lecture, different of diagram for study as well as Chat rooms provide us the facility to connect with our own people and relatives, as well as to connect with our teachers for question answering purpose. The third and the last one, social networking sites. Social networking sites provide us different of facility about business and study purpose. But always remember the disadvantage, always be remember, and try to secure yourself and your account with these type of disadvantages. So this is our chapter 5 about multimedia, chat sites and social networking sites. Thank you. Have a nice day.